Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here. Welcome to a Grimlight video. So I wanted to make this video because I felt like I have something to say about this game. As you know about the title of this video is I gave $100 to a game with a launch disaster. So let's just break down what I bought first before I explain my reason. I bought the monthly card, the limited hero summons, this promo pack, the one-time purchase, and then the battle pass. Altogether $100. So what happened with Grimlight as a game? So Grimlight was scheduled to release on the 6th of July. It's a game with chibi graphics and similar to Illusion Connect in terms of the gameplay. However, the in-game music and the art is absolutely 10 out of 10. It's just right up my alley in terms of the music and also the aesthetics for the characters. So I wanted to try it. However, at launch, there was a huge issue with the servers, the instability and everything, and the game actually, this is on their official Discord, the game actually got delayed several times. I think all in all, we had a 17-18 hour maintenance, and then even after launch, the game was not stable. And then post-launch, we got feedback, or I guess a reply from the developers saying that the game is in such a bad state right now, they actually will have to push it back to open beta. However, this open beta is a bit different in the sense that the progress will not be wiped if you start playing now. And of course, there will be compensation for that. The downside is that there will be no content, additional content for the next 2 weeks as they try to push through the updates they need for server stability. So why am I still giving money to the devs for a game like this? Personally, for me, this kind of brings back to the good old days where gacha games was early in its infancy. There were a lot of issues, a lot of bugs. Back in the golden era of, I would say, 2014, 2015, games were not perfect. However, what was different back then, I felt, was the attitude of the developers. They really cared about the players and they wanted to make their game the best as it can be. And there were a lot of open communications. Discord wasn't even popular back then, so whatever forum or platform they had, they tried their best to talk to the players. I don't feel we get a lot of these nowadays, so it was very refreshing to see the developers, or at least a representative of the developers, trying to get back to us every step of the way, even though, you know, the game was on fire. Okay, so this is part of the reason why I decided to give my money to developers to show some support. And of course, right now for the game, like I said, the art style and the music, as you can hear in the background, is really fits my preference. For some reason, I just love it. Even though I kind of don't like the gameplay and the combat, but apparently because there's multiple repeats in the sense that you can select up to 20 times the reward and you only have to clear it once, I'm okay with that. But the art and some of the skins I've seen for the characters, it's really right up my alley. So what am I going to do? So far, as you can see already, I already spent 100 and to show my support for developers. I don't think I'll spend any more than that. As you can see, the game is still a bit buggy, but if you join now and you join the global server, you'll have access to all of these compensations due to the launch issues. So I think it's actually not a bad time to start and try the game out yourself. And part of the reason why I don't mind putting 100 at all is the fact that they've come out and said that they'll be issuing full refunds once the game is ready for launch. Which means that if you try it out, and if you really don't like it, you can still get your money back. Of course, for me personally, the $100, I just want to show support to the developers, and if the game launches and it's working as intended, and they've got roadmaps, content planned, I don't mind giving that $100 away, even if I'm not going to continue playing. Again, it's really to support the smaller developers that are so rare these days. They don't have their own publisher, or you know, they have to be developers and publishers themselves. And their inexperience definitely shows with the server issues, but I don't mind it at the moment. And of course, if the game continues to be like this and there's no communication, or they just try to run away with the money, then of course I'll go for the refund and get that $100 back. However, to be honest, I'm quite happy with how things are being handled at the moment, and I know a lot of the player base is not, because they waited and waited, and it's understandable. But for me, it's just such a breath of fresh air that I'm willing to take the risk and stick with developers on this one. I really hope the best for this game, because again, the art and the music is basically in my top 5 of all gacha games. I can say that right now. So I'm looking forward to the game and what they have in store. If you want, you can join the official Discord or my Discord. I create a channel, so if you want to head on there and join me, we can go that way as well. But my next video is probably going to be the massive poll session that I'll do with all the currencies I got from the packs I bought and all the compensation rewards. So stay tuned for that, and let me know what you think. I think this is honestly a game to try. Just because it's such a unique situation, you almost want to see what happens. It's like watching a kid learning how to walk, and my baby girl just learned how to crawl a few months back. So I kind of, that feeling kind of gets me. So anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys for the next one.